everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chloe and I graduated from Blanche Macdonald, which is a famous makeup school in Vancouver. And after I've been doing freelance and student films, and today's makeup video is going to be on the everyday makeup tutorial where I show you how to do easy makeup that's easy to follow along, and it's also step by step as well. And I'll be linking the products down below, so stay tuned and like and subscribe and enjoy the video. So I'm going to be using this Clinique Even Better All Over Concealer and Eraser. This one's good because it'll actually help reduce the dark circles underneath over time. It's also good for full coverage as well. So I'm just going to apply it on the places that I need under my eyes. And then underneath the nose. And then with the sponge, you're just going to blend it out. And then once you've blended out your concealer, you just want to take your foundation, and the foundation that I'm using is the Etude Double Lasting Foundation, and I've been using this for a long time already, and this is the one I usually stick to because I've tried other foundations as well, but they're not as good as the one I'm using. And then you just want to use a foundation brush and apply it on your face and make sure it's even as well. And then with this technique, it'll just help to make the layers not so heavy. And then with your setting spray, you just want to spray onto the sponge, and this will help to make it more long lasting as well. And then afterwards, you just want to take your setting spray and apply it over the foundation. And then you're just going to wait a bit for the setting spray to settle in to the skin. And I would say wait about 30 seconds for the setting spray to dissolve into the skin, so that way it'll make the foundation stay longer throughout the day. And then next with the Charlotte Tilbury Contour Wand Easy Contour. And then with the brush, I'm just going to lightly dab onto the contour wand and then lightly trace around my nose. And then with the brush, you're just going to blend it out. And then if the contour is too heavy, you can always go in with the concealer and just apply it on the middle center of your nose and blend it out. Next, I'm going to be using the Rare Beauty blush, and you're just going to apply lightly on the side of your cheeks. And personally, I would add a bit of concealer to the sides, just because this blush usually is a bit more heavier. And then you just want to blend it out with a brush. and then do so on the other side. Next, I'm going to do my brows. And for my brows, I'm just going to be using the MAC palette. And I'm going to go in with the brown shade and a slightly darker one and mix it together. And then I'm just going to apply following the direction of my brows. And personally, I prefer to have a more upturned brow than a straight brow. And then personally, I like to have a bit of aiguisal, which means that there's more dimension to my eyes. So with that, I'm going to take the MAC palette and I'm going to blend the two brown colors that are lighter and just slowly trace along the lines of my eyes. And then you just want to make sure to blend out the lines so that way it's not too heavy. And then with a white pencil, you just want to go on top of the line that you've created and just lightly trace underneath the eyes. And if you haven't done so yet, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel if you're enjoying this so far. And then once you've added the white pencil and the liner, you're just going to take a really thin brush. This is the brush that I'm using. And then you just want to trace over the eye pencil. Now for my eyes, I usually find that with the brown pencil, I like to trace on the outer corners of my eyes. And this will help to give a more cat looking eye look. And it'll also help give more shadow to the eye makeup as well. And then using a pointy brush, you want to blend this out. And then I do have lash extensions on already, so I'm going to be using the Heroine Make Mascara from Japan. And then just going to lightly trace the bottom. And then if you don't have lash extensions, you can go in and fill the top with the mascara. Now I'm just going to go in with the soup and powder. And I usually don't bake just because for my skin I find that it becomes a bit too dry afterwards. And the soup and powder that I'm using is great because it's not too heavy on the skin and it doesn't make my skin cakey as well. And you want to apply on the areas where you get oily the most. For example, it's going to be the nose area. And then with the Clinique pencil liner, I'm just going to trace underneath my eyes, and this will help just to make the lashes and the eye look more connected together. And you can see the difference actually. This side it looks more full, whereas this side you can see that it looks like there's a bit of gap in between. And the lipstick that I'm going to use is the YSL Rosewood, and you're just going to trace over your cupid's bow as well. And this is the final makeup look. And that is the end of today's video. Let me know if you guys have any recommendations as well, and I'd be happy to do them. I hope you did learn a couple of things along in this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.